on the paper. We didn't write it on the paper.
From the right, no education.
No.
Let me give you an example. Jomo Kenyatta formed the excellent revolution with no education. And on the day of the end thing, Jomo told the motherfucker, said, well, you know, you've been educated to hate the enemy, but I'm your brother. I'll help you lead the revolution. Now I'm going to oppress you. Another example, Papa Doc in Haiti. Papa Doc in Haiti hated everything white. Man, you couldn't put this white paper in front of Papa Doc's face, but he moved all the white people out and he took over and be oppressed. He did, causing no education. And the people that had been educated, they said that we don't hate the motherfucking white people, we hate the oppressor, whether he be white, black, brown, or yellow. So we got to know the educational program to find out what it's going to be in the finale. A lot of people work. Jomo Kenyatta is called never a revolutionary, but an ex-revolutionary. So is Papa Doc. They brought on a successful revolution. That thing in the Mamas was a bitch. Bantu freedom fighters, all that kind of action. What we saying is that it's the end. But you don't judge Castro now. You can't do it. Nobody in this room could judge whether Castro's going to be a revolutionary or not. You know what I mean? We're talking about things, you know what I mean, with China, the People's Republic, and even at the stage they're in now, talking about even going on further into a communistic state. That's what we're talking about. Those are revolutionary. So we got to understand here the educational program that you have to be able to figure out whether it will go on the right lines where the people will end up in a situation where they can be able to really control themselves. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, the people take this local foundation and start stealing money because they won't be really educated to why it's the people's thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? With no education, you have neo-colonialism instead of colonialism, like you got in Africa now, like you got in Haiti. So what we're talking about is there has to be an educational program. That's very important. As a matter of fact, we are so important for us that a person has to go through 6 weeks of our political education before he can consider himself a member of the party, able to even run out ideology for the party. Why? Because if they don't have an education, then they're nowhere. You dig what I'm saying? They're nowhere because they don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. You might get people caught up in the emotionalist movement. You understand me? You might get them caught up in because they're poor and they want something. And then if they're not educated, they want more. And before you know it, they'll be capitalists. And before you know it, we have Negro imperialists.
Sir.
Good life.
You know, prosperity. Chong Dong, 100 years.
That's right. Lenny, yes, I want my pictures.
So, you know, every time I come to Vegas, I feel like, you know, Sinatra. You know, in my time, you know, modern day Sinatra. So, you know, I try to live up to that, you know. I get possessed by the spirits. So I bought this twice. Not this same suit. This is Tom Ford. The other one was Tom Ford, but it was blue. This is Tom Ford, but it's black. The other shirt was ice blue. The tie was like a blue. This is black. The other one was a 3-piece. It's a 2-piece.
I love him, yo. This is why I love him. Nobody can do that thing like this nigga. Who tell you they shirt ice blue? You gotta have ice cold bread for that. Word up.
I'm supposed to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's normal. Like Brad Pitt and them guys, they get a start. That's good. Congratulations.
Are you still in touch with your roots, do you think?
I mean, we have no choice, right? Because we do more than make music, right? We inspire culture. So in order to inspire culture, you got to know what's going on within it.
We wouldn't be permitted to leave. Our hoods wouldn't even let you have us. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't really be allowed to get lost and to get taken by another lifestyle.
Sir.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nub. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner, because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run, or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still life of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news, and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
We turn the communities into classrooms. You know what I'm saying? We Ministry UEP News said people learn best through observation and participation. We got forces such as our brothers here where they use poetry and hip hop as a tool. So you know what I'm saying? You might, for some of your viewers might have seen as we came through on the Dave Chappelle show. You know what I'm saying? Put out the cases of Mumia Abu Jamal. We use the tactic to get the people involved in the struggle. We don't get caught up in this so-called, this quote-unquote conscious clique. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just say, well, they're gonna wait for the people to come to the room and just talk to them. We go out there where the people at. You know what I mean? A lot of times people say, well, man, we're just taking your own little circle, your church, your mosque. No, man, we say, man, it's the difference between revolution and war. We gonna be, man, ain't there gonna be no safe arenas. We want Uncle Sam to feel uncomfortable. We want Sambo to feel uncomfortable. We be at these rap concerts, these hip-hop things, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no class piece where cats think they just come out there, you know, you be a class piece, you turn the music up, come out there, I love y'all, whatever town, and go back and do your bit. No, man, you gonna address some business what's going on in the community. We had a thing called Hip Hop Summit not too long in Chicago. We drove down on the stage. We wanted Obama when he was running for Senate. We wanted him to come on the stage and see how the African anti-terrorism be a poster. We held them artists accountable, you know what I'm saying? James Brown, no disrespect to the dead, man, but James Brown had a whole totally different song planned initially.
You know about James Brown, man. That's before your time.
What you know about A-Trap Brown, who drove down on him literally and told him, they said, homie, you better go back to the studio and take the garbage. He came back out talking about I'm black and I'm proud. It was a movement in place that allowed him to pull what he pulled later on. It was a movement in place that made the climate conducive for Marvin Gaye to go against Barry Gordy and the Italian gangsters who really ran Motown Records, contrary to what they done told y'all, and say, I'm gonna put this song out, what's going on, whether you like it or not. It was a movement in place that affected every aspect of our life, even down to relationships. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cool to refer to sisters as bitches. You know, we came back from Brazil, man. We gotta do damage control when I first get down there. I gotta let the people know, man. Puffy Combs, Colin Powell, all little slaves. None of them don't speak for us, man.
Got you, son. I'm sorry. He was attacking you. I had your back.
Right on, bro. The damage that it does, man, how you gonna call for some assistance, man? And they show these videos, people throwing money at the thing on TV, representing, you know. They show this in France. They show, you know what I'm saying? That does damage to what we. You in the house getting beat down, somebody, man, I'm getting whooped, everything good here, man. Hold on, man, it might be good for you, homie. Matter of fact, man, you got a different address. Shit, man, what's going on? They be so detached from the community, but they feel like at any given time they can pop on people, black folk. That punk Puffy Combs didn't cross Illinois state lines that voted that garbage. We told them point blank. I'm talking about God love, man. It ain't happening. They call it to a man, do it ain't nothing happening. It ain't happening. Man, we say organize that.